The Kansas City Chiefs, fresh off another Super Bowl appearance, entered the 2025 NFL Draft with a clear mission: bolster their roster to maintain their dominance in the AFC. With 8 draft picks, including 4 in the top 100, General Manager Brett Veach and head coach Andy Reid aim to address key needs while adding young talent to complement stars like Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones, and Travis Kelce. The Chiefs' draft history is littered with breakout stars. Think Tyreek Hill 5th round, 2016, Travis Kelce 3rd round, 2013, and Xavier Worthy 1st round, 2024. And fans are eager to see who from the 2025 class will emerge as the next household name. In this in-depth YouTube-style article, we'll break down the Chiefs' 2025 draft picks, analyze their potential, and predict who could be the next breakout star for Chiefs Kingdom. The pick. The Chiefs selected Ohio State offensive tackle Josh Simmons with the 31st overall pick, a move widely praised for addressing a critical need at left tackle. Simmons, a 6'5", 310-pound lineman, was a projected top 10 pick before a torn patellar tendon ended his 2024 college season early. Despite the injury, Chiefs GM Brett Veach expressed confidence in Simmons' recovery, noting his elite pass blocking skills and athleticism. Why he could be a breakout star. Simmons has the tools to become a cornerstone of the Chiefs' offensive line. Before his injury, he didn't allow a single sack or pressure in 2024, showcasing his ability to protect the quarterback, a must for keeping Patrick Mahomes upright. His lateral quickness and ability to mirror pass rushers make him a natural fit for Andy Reid's pass-heavy offense. With veteran Jalen Moore signed as a stopgap, Simmons has time to ease into the starting role, but his upside is enormous. If he wins the left tackle job in training camp, he could be a day-one starter and a fan favorite for years. Challenges. The biggest concern is his recovery from the patellar tendon injury, which can linger if not fully healed. He'll need to prove he can regain his pre-injury explosiveness and hold up against NFL edge rushers like Max Crosby or Myles Garrett. Additionally, adapting to the speed and complexity of the NFL could take time for a player who started only 6 games in 2024. Breakout potential. Simmons has Pro Bowl potential if he stays healthy. His role in protecting Mahomes could make him a quiet but critical star, much like Creed Humphrey became after his 2021 draft. The pick. While the Chiefs' second-round pick hasn't been officially reported in the provided data, mock drafts and analyst projections heavily link them to Tennessee edge rusher James Pierce Jr. at this spot. Pierce, a 6'5", 245-pound pass rusher with a 4.47 40-yard dash, was a first-team All-Sec performer with 19 career sacks. His explosive first step and bend make him a nightmare for offensive tackles. Why he could be a breakout star. The Chiefs' pass rush struggled in Super Bowl X, failing to pressure Jalen Hurts consistently. Pierce could change that. His athletic profile draws comparisons to former Chief Frank Clark, but with more raw upside. Under defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, Pierce could thrive in a rotational role alongside George Karlaftis and Charles Omenihu, eventually becoming a double-digit sack artist. His highlight reel spin moves and speed off the edge are tailor-made for YouTube montages, which could make him a quick fan favorite. Challenges. Pierce's production dipped slightly in 2024, and some scouts question his run defense. He'll need to add strength to hold up against the run-heavy offenses in the AFC West, like the Chargers. Additionally, Spagnuolo's complex schemes require discipline, which could be a learning curve for a young edge rusher. Breakout potential. Pierce's athleticism and pass rush prowess give him the highest ceiling in this class. If he adapts quickly, He could be the defensive equivalent of Xavier Worthy's rookie impact on offense. The pick. The Chiefs acquired this pick in the L'Jarius Sneed trade, and projections suggest they might target Kansas running back Devin Neal. A local product, Neal ran for over 1,200 yards and 15 touchdowns in 2024, showcasing a blend of power and elusiveness at 5'11", 215 pounds. Why he could be a breakout star. With Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt both set to hit free agency after 2025, Neal could step into a significant role as a rookie. His vision and ability to break tackles remind analysts of a young Jamal Charles, another Chiefs legend. Neal's receiving skills, 25 catches in 2024, make him a perfect fit for Mahomes' check-down heavy offense. If he earns carries early, his big play ability could turn heads, especially in primetime games. Challenges. The Chiefs' run game took a back seat in 2024, with only 24 yards from running backs in Super Bowl LIX. Neal will need to prove he can produce in a pass-first offense and compete with veteran backs for snaps. His pass blocking skills, crucial for protecting Mahomes, are still developing. Breakout potential. Neal's path to stardom depends on opportunity. If Pacheco or Hunt depart, he could become RB1 by 2026, but he's likely a complimentary piece as a rookie. The pick. Mock drafts, including one from Yahoo Sports. Project the Chiefs selecting Texas wide receiver Matthew Golden in the third round. Golden, a 6'0", 190-pound speedster, recorded 45 catches for 650 yards and 8 touchdowns in 2024. His 4.4 40-yard dash and crisp route running make him a deep threat. Why he could be a breakout star. The Chiefs' passing game lacked consistent separation in 2024, with Travis Kelce showing signs of age and DeAndre Hopkins underperforming after a midseason trade. Golden's ability to stretch the field could open up the offense, much like Tyreek Hill did early in his career. His chemistry with Mahomes in practice could lead to highlight reel touchdowns, boosting his profile. Fans on X are already hyping late-round receivers like Golden as potential steals. Challenges. Golden's slight frame raises concerns about durability against physical corners. He'll also face stiff competition for targets behind Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice. Developing as a complete receiver, rather than just a deep threat, will be key. Breakout potential. Golden has the tools to be a WR2, but he'll need to carve out a role in a crowded receiver room. A few big plays could make him a social media darling. The pick. Some projections, including one from X, suggest the Chiefs could double down on the offensive line with William and Mary tackle Charles Grant. At 6'6", 330 pounds, Grant is a massive blocker with experience at both tackle spots. Why he could be a breakout star. Grant's size and versatility make him a developmental gem. If Simmons locks down left tackle, Grant could compete for the right tackle spot, especially with Jawan Taylor's $20 million cap hit in 2026, making him a potential cut. His nasty demeanor in the run game could endear him to Chiefs fans who love physical linemen. Challenges. Coming from the FCS level, Grant faces a steep jump in competition. His technique needs refinement, and he may spend his rookie year on the bench or practice squad. Breakout potential. Grant is a long-term project, but a strong training camp could see him contribute as a swing tackle, setting the stage for a bigger role in 2026. The Chiefs hold 3 seventh-round picks, including the final Mr. Irrelevant selection. While specific players aren't confirmed, history suggests they'll target high-upside players at premium positions like cornerback, defensive tackle, or tight end. Past seventh-round gems like Isaiah Pacheco 2022 prove Veach's knack for finding talent late. Cornerback e.g. Jahad Campbell, Alabama. Posts on X mention Campbell as a versatile defender who could shine in Spagnuolo's scheme. His instincts and tackling ability could make him a special teams ace with CB3 upside. Defensive tackle e.g. Alfred Collins, Texas. Projected by some to fall due to a deep DT class, Collins' size 6'5", 315 pounds and quickness could make him a rotational piece behind Chris Jones. Tight end. With Kels nearing the end of his career, a late-round team with receiving chops could emerge as a red zone target. Breakout potential. Seventh-rounders rarely make immediate impacts, but the Chiefs' track record suggests one of these picks could become a fan favorite by 2026, especially on special teams. Predicting the next Chiefs breakout star requires balancing immediate opportunity with long-term potential. Here's our ranking based on impact potential in 2025. James Pierce Jr. Edge. His athleticism and fit in Spagnuolo's defense give him the best shot at early production. A few highlight reel sacks could make him a star. Josh Simmons OT. Protecting Mahomes is a high-profile job, and Simmons' talent could make him a mainstay if he stays healthy. Matthew Golden WR. A deep threat with Mahomes' arm is a recipe for viral plays, but he'll need to earn targets. Devin Neal RB. His local ties and big playability could make him a fan favorite, but his role may be limited in year one. Charles Grant OT. A project with starter potential, but likely a year away from contributing significantly. Our pick. James Pierce Jr. with the Chiefs' defense needing a spark after Super Bowl LIX. Pierce's ability to pressure quarterbacks could make him a breakout star. His speed and flair for the dramatic will light up YouTube highlight reels, and Chiefs Kingdom will rally behind a young pass rusher who can terrorize AFC West QBs like Justin Herbert. The Chiefs' 2025 draft class is about more than filling holes. It's about sustaining a dynasty. With Mahomes in his prime, every pick is a chance to add a piece to the Super Bowl puzzle. The selection of Josh Simmons signals a commitment to protecting their franchise QB, while projected picks like Pierce, Neal, and Golden show a blend of immediate contributors and future stars. Veach's aggressive draft strategy, potentially trading up for a game-changer like Pierce, keeps Kansas City ahead of the curve. As Chiefs Kingdom awaits the 2025 season, the question isn't just who will break out, but how these rookies will help chase that elusive three-peat. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who's your pick for the Chiefs' next breakout star? Smash that like button. Subscribe for more Chiefs content. The Kansas City Chiefs have done it again. Coming off another dominant season and eyeing a potential three-peat, they just added new firepower through the 2025 NFL Draft. But here's the million-dollar question. Who among these young rookies will rise up, make noise, and become the next breakout star under Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes? Today, we break down the Chiefs' 2025 draft class, pick by pick, and tell you who's got the best chance to become the next household name in Kansas City. Let's talk about speed. Olympic-level speed. Xavier Worthy lit up the NFL Combine with a jaw-dropping 4.21 40-yard dash, the fastest ever recorded. And guess who's throwing him the ball? That's right, Patrick Mahomes. Worthy fits the exact mold KC lost when Tyreek Hill left town. Quick acceleration, dangerous after the catch. Stretch the field ability. He's more than a speedster, though. He's polished his route running, improved his hands, and thrived in Sarkisian's high-octane Texas offense. And with Rashee Rice facing a possible suspension and Hollywood Brown still getting adjusted, Worthy could slide right into WR2 duties by midseason. You protect the franchise, Mahomes, at all costs. That's where Kingsley Suamataia comes in. At 6'5", 325 pounds, with vines for arms and fluid feet, Kingsley gives off serious Pro Bowl tackle vibes. He's raw but moldable. He can be developed under offensive line coach Andy Heck, possibly taking over the right tackle spot in the next year or two. Imagine a future where Suamataya locks down the edge while Mahomes casually scans the field for 5 seconds. It's coming. Now this one might be a sleeper. Jalen Green is that hybrid safety Kansas City loves. Physical at the line, rangy over the top. With Justin Reed hitting contract years soon and Mike Edwards gone, Green might sneak his way into nickel and dime packages early. He's smart. He's vocal. He's a leader. Green might not be a week one starter, but he could be the kind of rookie who earns trust fast and makes a splash mid-season. Don't blink. You'll miss him. Dylan Lobb is your classic small school underdog story. But watch the tape. This guy has moves, vision, and crazy pass-catching ability. He could be that Swiss Army knife Kansas City deploys on third downs, jet sweeps, screens, and special teams. If you liked what Jerick McKinnon brought to KC's offense, Lobb might be the next iteration. He's slippery, shifty, and already being called Mini Christian McCaffrey by some. Seventh rounders rarely make the 53. But Camel Haddon might just be one of those late gems Brett Veach is known for. He's long. He's physical. And he had 3 interceptions in 7 games last season at Tennessee before a shoulder injury cut it short. If he stays healthy and gets coached up by Steve Spagnuolo's DB whisperers, don't be surprised if he earns a role or even breaks into the rotation by late season. Breakout potential. 6/10 NFL comparison. Charvarius Ward so. Who's the guy Chiefs Kingdom should keep their eyes on? It's Xavier Worthy. His fit in this offense is electric. His speed will be impossible to ignore. And with Mahomes at the helm, Worthy could be the next rookie to blow up in KC like Kareem Hunt or McCole Hardman did in their first seasons. Mark it down. Barring injury, Xavier Worthy is about to be a cheat code. But what do you think? Will Xavier Worthy go for 1,000 yards as a rookie? Will Kingsley Suamataya become the next O-line anchor? Or will Dylan Lobb steal the show as a pass-catching dynamo? Sound off in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a breakdown. This is Chiefs Kingdom. And the future is fast.